What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 55 of the Special Conditions podcast, where our love for Pokemon and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is October 5th, 2020. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Josh Brown. What's going on?
What's up, Adam? Are you ready for spooky season?
I am not ready.
Oh, what? How can you not be?
I'm always ready.
Oh.
But I'm not ready right now.
What?
I have a couple decorations right now.
Okay.
I need to do more. I haven't gotten any pumpkins to carve.
Well, it's a little early for that.
Well, see, that's what I'm thinking, but I see pumpkins everywhere, and then I see them sold in limited quantities now, and I'm like, I just want to make sure that I get a pumpkin.
Okay, well, if you carved a pumpkin right now, Adam, it would rot in a week. And what fun would that be? Some people buy pumpkins early so that they could carve it out and roast the seeds and use it for pies and baking and such. Other people buy pumpkins and just leave them whole on their front porch. You know, you don't need to carve it yet.
Okay, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, and it'll rot less quickly if it's not open and exposed to oxygen. Just remember, oxygen kills everything.
Okay, including me. Dead. Yeah. No, I'm still here.
Thank goodness I couldn't do the show without you, Adam.
Right? We're gonna need both the hosts today.
I would just sit here and open Hidden Fates for an hour. So,
I mean, that would be an epic show because we know that you'd pull all the evolutions and the Charizard. It's just what would happen.
Probably. So
you'd have to celebrate somehow.
Yeah. Do not leave me to my own devices.
My early departure here.
Yeah.
But are you ready? Are you ready for what's on today's docket?
As ready. Let's see. I'm more ready for this show than you are for Halloween.
Okay. That's fair. So all right. So we're gonna talk about our pickups of the week.
Okay.
The art of the week this week is Paris. I'm gonna give you guys a Players Cup 2 update. And the card of the week this week is going to be Lucario and Melmetal GX from Unbroken Bonds.
All right.
We got a couple listener emails.
Love it.
And yeah.
Sounds like a show, Adam.
It does. So let's jump straight up. Well, not straight up. I'd hit the ceiling. Let's jump into the first segment, which is Pickup of the Week.
Yes.
Josh, did you get anything this week?
Okay, so I've been on the hunt for Champion's Path all week, especially since the new pin box is released on Friday, allegedly. I haven't seen any in any stores. I haven't seen any signs of them. I've seen no movement, no anything at all since the first wave of Champion's Path was released. So I don't know if they've just been scooped up immediately. I don't know if they even made it out here. I've seen no indication that they've ever been put on shelves in any of the stores, anything. So it's been kind of a bummer.
Even in your secret grocery store spot?
Yeah. So I suspect that one they probably have, and because they had just restocked the week before, that it's not top priority to put out the new stuff. Because I don't think they care that much about, timely fashion of restocking. But
But you're checking every single day, right?
Yeah, I mean, I go there enough to check and make sure, and there's been nothing touched. Every Surfetched box is still in this exact same position that they've been, which is a little annoying to see those boxes just sitting there because there's some good packs in them. They're just not Champion's Path, unfortunately. So I feel like they're out there. I just haven't seen them. Maybe I've just been incredibly unlucky, but I mean, I was searching for them Friday. I mean, during the weekends, we went to many different places. Val and I actually went on a little road trip to a little suburb of Portland Saturday. Val, my partner, and we went to one of the grocery stores that have those Pokemon Center vending machines.
For real?
Yeah, with the cards in them. So you don't have to actually pay them through the register. You just pay through the vending machine. And I was like super excited when I found it. And it was like almost completely empty. It just had like nothing in it. So I was like, man, I don't even want to take pictures. I don't want to take a video of this. Like there's nothing to even really show off. So it's a bummer, but hey, I know where it is. And I'm definitely probably going to have to take a few more trips out there. It's like a half-hour drive. I mean, it's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll be worth it to actually buy some cards from a vending machine.
But you didn't even send me a picture.
Again, because it was just so sad looking.
Yes, like, but I would understand, but I want to see that. I don't have anything like that near me.
I just don't think it would like come across as cool as it should be with like nothing inside of it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I promise I will go back, and when it is like stocked at least moderately, I'll take pictures, maybe a video or something, and like buy something out of it just for the heck of it. But so ultimately what I'm trying to say, Adam, is I've been all over the place, have not been able to pick up anything, had fun hunting, just had fun getting out of the house, of course was safe the entire time, mask and distancing as much as possible and whatnot, but yeah, nothing to report as far as pickups, although I did get a box from GameStop a couple days ago, and like I got the email saying, hey, your order has been delivered. I was like, what order are you talking about? And opened it up, and it was a box filled with 20 packs of Rebel Clash.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you purchased that.
Me too. I forgot that I hadn't got them yet. So I was like, why would they send me Pokemon cards? Wait, when did I order this? I look back, it was like September 18th or something like that. And all the packs were just in the box. Like they weren't like the individually cardboard like blister packs. I think that's what you call them, right?
Yeah, they weren't like with the cardboard sleeve.
Nope. Just loose packs. 20 of them just shoved in a box. I was like, well, I guess whatever. I mean, they probably had
good thing there's no Charizard in there.
Yeah. Oh. There might be something worthwhile, but you never know. Anyway, so I got those. That's cool. So now I have a stack of Rebel Clash sitting on my table that I need to open along with a million other things. But that's my pickup of the week, Adam. Nothing exciting, unfortunately. Champion's Path is still incredibly hard to get, although I have seen rumors that they are promising to restock it and try to ensure that more people get Champion's Path, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, see, that's the misconception. I don't know because I know the Pokemon Company, they announced on Twitter that was a thing.
Right.
But I don't know, just the wording, it kind of makes it feel like it's a staggered release. Like we all know this.
Yeah.
And so we know more is coming.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if they're actually like printing more. Or if everything that's been printed is just on its way in the same fashion it was already coming in.
Right.
There's just no extra. It's just, hey, no, there's still more chances.
Well, we'll see.
And maybe they're working with their vendors and stuff to stock it randomly and not on certain dates.
Right.
Because I was able to, because Tuesday was my day off, I started streaming my Players Cup matches. And I just said to myself, it's like 2:00. I'm going to go check. And I just drove to my local Walmart. And there was stacks of the new pin packs. And my heart was racing. And not stacks. There was, I think, 5 in total, but there was only 1 with the Lapras one, and then 4 of the Machamp and Gengar.
Right.
And I was like, I need them all. These aren't even supposed to be coming out until Friday.
Right.
And so then I look to my right, and I see like a Roaring Sky pack that was like a repack that Walmart does.
Okay.
And I look behind it, there's a Hidden Fates pack, just in its like repackaged state or whatever. And I was like, this is strange, but my heart is racing even more now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go to the next pack, and it's another Hidden Fates. And the next pack, it's another Hidden Fates. I was like, this is legit fate right now. So I was able to find 3 Hidden Fates packs, and then I found all those pin packs, And then I look lower and I see Elite Trainer boxes. There was only 3. And then I look to my left and there's 3 double boxes. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if somebody's pulling a prank on me.
Right.
But my heart is going a million miles a minute. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And I was texting you the whole time. And you're like, just get them. I will buy anything extra.
Yep.
Just get it. And so my, like right now, just even talking about it, I can't even describe like that feeling. I don't know if I'll ever like get that back. But it was wild.
Yeah. So
like
cool.
And it's like cool, Champion's Path, but to also find hidden fates that have been MIA for so long.
That's so wild, man. Just randomly just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like you walked into that store at literally the best time you possibly could have.
And it's like there was nobody in the aisle. There was nobody looking, nobody. And like I kind of like just stood there and I just waited. I was like, I don't know if somebody's watching me. I don't know if I'm just in the right place, right time. Because I've heard rumors of like the person that stocks them usually comes around like 1:30, and then sometimes she comes at 10 or 10:30. So it's like I missed it on my lunch when she came to the Walmart that's by my work, and I missed all the pin packs.
Right.
And I think what they do is they're staggering what they're dropping off. And I just think that my Walmart is probably like the one that's like just out of the way. Because it didn't look like anybody has touched anything. Like it all looked new. There was new Galar mini tins. There was the Halloween Pikachu thing, which don't buy. But there was a bunch of new products.
Right.
So it like they were stocked. And it's like the one in the Somersworth area that just I went today and it's just barren. There's nothing. Even the stuff that like I was like, nobody's gonna buy these Toxtricity boxes. They're all gone. It's literally like one Surfetch box and I think a random plush that's in that section.
Yeah.
It's legit depressing. But I will say I also went to the Target because I remember texting you. I was like, hey, it's my day off. Like, should I still go try and hunt? And you're like, go for it.
Yeah.
So I went to my local Target. I walked in and it was like the heavens, like angels were singing. I was like, I don't know what's going on. First my heart almost like pops out of my chest because I found all this stuff. And then I'm at Target, and for the first time in months, just a little over a month, the whole section looks like somebody came in, organized the heck out of it, and it was beautiful. It was like I took pictures. I was like, this is gorgeous. Whoever, took the time to make this a reality, it was beautiful. And then I went to the other section in the toy aisle. That whole section, immaculate, looks beautiful.
That's what you like to see.
Everything was like, it was like somebody took a ruler and like measured and lined up every single pack, every single box. It was awesome. And then I saw 2 Shining Legends Elite Trainer boxes.
What?
And I said, I'm like kind of like freaking out. And I'm like, okay, again, somebody's messing with me because these boxes haven't been around. They haven't been out. And I'm fully ready to spend the $100. Okay. I got those and I'm walking to the register.
You've already committed.
I've already committed and I'm spending $100. That's what I'm doing right now. I scanned them and they scanned in at $19.99.
What? Why?
I have no idea. I scanned them and they said $19.99. I said, okay. I didn't even, honestly, like my card was already in the slot before I realized it. And I was like, 40, but I mean, I bought a couple other things for my son's birthday, but I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to be spending a lot more. And then I look at the receipt and I was like, just walk out, leave. I don't know what just happened. Just leave. Just get out of there.
Go before they change their mind.
Right? I was like, I kind of want to go back and pay more. No, no, I don't.
No.
But it was such a crazy feeling to have found Shining Legends, Hidden Fates, and Champion's Path.
Yeah.
Like my whole day, that was amazing.
And honestly, it was your day that you got there that like pushed me to like want to keep hunting, because I've gotten probably I don't want to say enough Champion's Path, because is that a thing, but like plenty. I feel blessed and thankful for the Champion's Path I have gotten, but like seeing you just like pop off like that, I'm like, man, I want that feeling too. I want to chase that dragon. So it's because of your great day that I had such a bummer of a weekend, Adam. No, I'm kidding.
No. I'm so sorry to anybody
no.
that hasn't been able to find any. It's
luck, man.
It's tough.
Just dumb luck.
Dumb
like
luck.
If you walked in that store an hour later, it'd probably all be gone.
Right. And it's like, we're not scalping these. We're not, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to sell these packs for higher. Like I'm literally, A, I'm collecting one of each, and B, I open an Insta Booster every Monday. I give out the code.
Right.
We're trying to do stuff on YouTube.
Justify what we're doing.
No, I know, but it's just one of those, like, I'm like, in my head, I have to justify it. I'm like, I'm buying all this product. But again, it could have gone to somebody that's going to charge somebody else, $50, $60 for a box. Like, doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
When we could just, give out stuff. That's a thing, right?
It is a thing, Adam. You know what's also a thing?
What?
Opening packs of cards.
Oh yeah.
Let's
well, one last thing before I did stumble upon Marcry. I don't know how to say it. It's Marcry or something. It's a app kind of like eBay, and so I just searched Delibird because that's what I do. 2 a.m. thoughts searching for Delibird. It's literally just Delibird. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I was able to find a CGC universal card grade PSA. It's like a PSA, but just a different grading company, and it was $23. I was like, I'll take it. It's a 7.5, so it's not like the best, but it's from Neo Revelation. It's just a non-first edition, so I'm okay with it. I don't need a perfect one of that yet.
Right.
I just it feels really good to have it.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, like you said, Champion's Path. Let's open some and give out those code cards, because that's what you need to trade in the PTCGO right now in order to get anything.
Yeah. Let's do it. You want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Just because you told me to. If I could open up these packs. I feel like they listened, and they made it harder to open them up. All right. Starting in with LCCBDQRWCMNRD. Good luck. Let us know what you get. I've got a Fighting Energy, a Bead, Absol, Rotom Bike, Inkay, Pokeball, Sizzlipede, Zigzagoon, Scraggy. My reverse holo is a rare Machamp, and a holo Professor's Research.
All right.
Starting off strong. I got 2 rares.
Hey. Gotta do something. All right. My first pack, Champion's Path. GMB, G7WH, KLB, TN4. Good luck, all you trainers out there, for that. All right, Adam. Leaf Energy, Beedrill, Turffield Stadium, Milo, Trubbish, Vulpix, Swablu, Carvana, Ekans, Holo Fire Energy card, or the reverse holo, I guess, and Professor's Research holo.
All right. Sounds like we're getting some research done.
Yeah.
All right. Next pack. My code card is GKWHZRRKGB QY6. Good luck. All right. Dark Energy, Hop, Beedrill, Rotom Phone, Inkay, Zigzagoon, Trubbish, Full Heal, Sizzlipede. My reverse holo rare is a Professor's Research and a holo Hatterene. Oh, gosh. That's so much research.
That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. All right, my second pack. Champion's Path. Do it live, Adam. Do it live.
You better get something good.
I know.
All the pressure's on.
So much Champion's Path to open. I literally haven't opened any since the last time we podcasted. It's just sitting there staring at me. I don't know why I'm hesitating. I just want to like savor it for as long as possible. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Code M2Z4PDYJBR7JC. So good luck, all you folks out there. Once again, Water Energy, Kabu, Machoke, Victini, Kakuna, Galarian Zigzagoon, Carvana, Scraggy, Swablu. Reverse holo is Turffield Stadium, and a holo Altaria. Cool card. That's my first one.
Altaria is awesome.
That's a beautiful card, actually. I love that. Cool. Nothing big, no big hits, but hey, I am okay with these.
Yeah, the art is amazing on that Altaria.
Yeah, I like it.
Speaking of art,
yes.
Let's jump into the card of the week.
Look at that segue. God, you're a professional.
Paris, the mushroom Pokemon.
The mushroom Pokemon.
And now, I have to give some honorable mentions to a couple cards real quick because there were a few Parises. The first one I just need to mention is from Aquapolis. Long story short, this thing is shapes. If you saw this is not a Paris.
Okay.
It does not look like a Paris. It looks like some other animal that they just kind of like put eyes on.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like kind of like a walrus or like a seal with some like beach balls on it or something. It's broken, man. That's not a Paris.
See, I was thinking one of those like super scary ancient like millipede type things is what it looks like. Just it's like big and bulky. It's very thick.
Yeah,
I don't
it's a thick
I don't
boy.
know. Yeah. It's just but it's just so weird. It looks so awkward. And that's the only reason it's there.
Do you think somebody was just like goofing around and trying to like draw Paris from memory and they're like, you know what? That's hilarious. Print it. Like, there's no other explanation for that.
It has to be. It honestly is ridiculous. And then the next honorable mention is from Fire Red Leaf Green. The Paris from there, it's literally a toy.
I feel like it got lazy a little
clay. Well, I like these cards sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's nice that, they threw it on some actual moss.
Uh-huh.
So it looks real and it's got the sunlight hitting it just right. So it's casting a shadow. Mm-hmm. Like they have it planned out well, but it's at the end of the day, it's a toy. And I feel like a lot of the Paris, just in general, is a lot of, hey, here's the image, like the stock image. Right. Let me put it on a background.
Yeah.
Here's another stock image. Let me put it on the background.
Yeah. Poor Paris.
But coming in at number 3, I want it to be higher, but we're gonna get there.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, it's number 3. So this Paris is from the vending machine set, which we discussed with Kadabra.
Yes.
And I've never seen it before, and this is so cool. It's like in a cave that's glowing green, and the green teal light is like reflecting off of Paris's skin.
Yes. Giving
you that feeling, that notion that it's got like a shiny body.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's reflecting.
Yeah.
And at first glance, if you just kind of like squint a little bit, it looks like he's frowning at you.
So
but then you look you look a little bit lower and you see his teeth right there, and you're like, that he's actually not frowning.
That's funny. He does look like a grumpy little Paris.
Yeah.
Now I can't.
It's wicked cute. It's wicked cute. All right, moving on to number 2 is from Darkness Ablaze.
Yes.
It's fall. It's spooky season. Mm-hmm. Leaves are falling to the ground. Mm-hmm. This Paris is very well drawn.
Yeah.
It's got a nice feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very soft in its tones. And there's a lot of leaves falling around it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of playing in the leaves. It's nice.
It looks like it's doing something interesting.
Exactly. And it's like that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's from a structure deck because it is pretty much an attack that does 20 damage.
Still. We're not here to talk about that. We're only talking about the art.
Right. And coming in at first place for the art of Paris is going to be the Paris from Sun and Moon base set.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. It's got sun shining in the background. Paris it's kind of like the picture is at Paris's level. Mm-hmm. And there's leaves in the foreground kind of not blocking him, but like in front of him. And just like you can see the wet raindrops on the leaves. And you can tell that like this is like an early morning dew, if you will.
Yeah.
Just the art is absolutely stunning on this card, and you have to go look at it right now.
Right now. Whoever drew this is a fan of Paris. Like that's where it comes down to. Like it's one of the few times it looks like somebody who's drawing it or making the art for it cares about it in any capacity.
Yes. And it also gives off that shine. So you know its body is supposed to be shiny.
Right. Yep, absolutely. Good picks, Adam. Good picks.
All right, and before we get on to a random number generator, we're going to read the Pokedex info from Sun. No matter how much it eats, the mushrooms growing on its back steal away most of the nutrients it consumes.
Okay.
So effectively, the mushrooms just control this thing.
Sure. I've kind of suspected that from the get-go. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
All right, you want one for next week?
Yeah, what do we got for next week?
All right, I am hitting the button. And our art of the week next week is going to be for Pancham. Pancham. A panda bear?
Pancham. Yeah, it's a panda.
Okay, I know it from Detective Pikachu. That's my only reference for that Pokemon.
There you go.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along. We're going to just talk a little bit about the Players' Cup and how it's been going so far, which it's only been going a little bit good. I'd say it's positive.
Okay.
So I've used 15 out of the 50 keys, so I have 35 left. And so far from those 15 keys, I've earned 19 points.
Can you explain what the keys are again?
So each player that has the ability to participate has 50 keys.
Okay.
For each key that enters a tournament. With 8 players.
Okay. Got it.
And basically, if you win three of the matches, you get first place. If you win 2, you get second place. And if you win 1, you get third or fourth. And if you just lose, you just don't get any points.
Sure.
If you win 1 match, you get 1 point. If you win 2 matches, you get 3 points. If you win all your matches, you get 5 points. And I've won once.
Okay.
And I've gotten second 3 times.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah. I've been mostly playing Lapras, but I did switch it up yesterday night, early morning. I was watching Azul play Luke Metal, and I was like, well, I'm not really a fan of playing stuff that I don't enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
like AKA more like meta decks. So I decided to pick it up. I played a few games. I got used to it. You know, I kind of just wanted to get a feel for it, make sure that I could handle myself in matchups. I won't say that I played it to the best of my ability, but I had a lot of fun with it.
Nice.
And I got second place with it, and then I only won the first match of the other two matches, the keys that I used. So I did get 5 points out of the 3 keys that I used.
Okay.
When I did play Lapras, I don't really recognize the timer too well, so I timed out in my Lapras match. I was going to win. I had the win. All I had to do was just make a decision, and I couldn't make a decision. And it was like, ding, ding, ding. My timer ran out, and it said defeated. I was like, are you serious right now? I was so sad. Adrock in the Discord, he clipped it, and I was like, if you want to see what depression looks like, it's this.
Oh, man. What was the decision?
It was like just to attach an energy, just to like make a move. I just needed to make a move and attack, and I was too hung up on what I could do or what could happen, and I just got to make decisions.
Man, you just got to go for it, man. Go with your gut.
I know. In another game, I was playing with Luke Metal, so I was running 2 Lucario Melmetal GX tag teams, 4 Zacian Vs, and 2 Zamazenta Vs. Nothing else. What do I play against? Decidueye and Obstagoon. Obstagoon has the attack for 90. I think it's Obstruct. It does 90 damage, and then it can't be attacked by basic Pokemon, aka every Pokemon in my deck. And Decidueye can't be attacked by any GX or V Pokemon, aka everything in my deck. So I was like, man, I've got this though. I was like, he just dumped a bunch of cards. I have more cards in my deck than he does.
Right.
And so I was just kind of like, done, just going back and forth. And then they eventually got set up. They started, hitting me for peck damage. And I'm like, okay, keep hitting me. And then eventually I was able to use my GX move, which reduces 30 damage to all my Pokemon for the rest of the game.
Okay.
And I discard all the energies attached to their active Pokemon. So I saved myself a couple of turns. And then they kept attacking. I was able to get Metal Goggles, which reduced 30 damage. So I was able to survive a ton of turns just with switches and Mallow and Lana to heal all the damage that he put on me. So I was playing really smart, but just not fast enough.
Right.
So everything I did, I was just like, okay, done. And then when it came down to the wire, the timer was ticking before it even got to my turn. It was counting down in between the turns, and I didn't realize that. And it didn't even give me a turn. I literally couldn't play anything. I just didn't have enough time. And I can't explain exactly why. I was talking to Justin in the Discord on the Zoom call tonight for Monday League, and he said he watched it, and he's like, the opponent had more time in their bank than I did. So it was just they had 2 cards in their deck. It was so sad. I was right there. And then I had resistance through Zacian and Zamazenta, so I was playing along with that, plus the minus, so basically they were doing no damage and then nothing to my bench Pokemon at one point. That's what was happening. And I was like, I so have this. And then the timer ran out. So I lost 2 matches at the beginning, that top 8, that first 8-player match. And so I got no points out of those 2 keys because of the timer.
Dang, Adam.
But I will prevail. I'm going to change a few cards. Lots of ADP and Eternatus and a lot of fire. A lot of fire. And then Mewtwo. I've seen the water Mewtwo. I've seen the fire Mewtwo. and I've seen like a random Mewtwo with just, and I don't know, I've seen Dragapult too. That was actually a hard loss. It was like I just dead drew, and they were able to get the Dragapult V Max, and they were able to put the 5 damage counters on my Snob every single game, and just I have 3. I played all 3, and they were able to knock out one after the other after the other. So it was a little tough.
Right.
But I'm having fun.
Good.
And I absolutely love streaming. Ken sent me the email that I got affiliate, or we got affiliate, or like the steps to that. I have to look into that.
Sure.
So like that's exciting. So I'm tickle pink.
Awesome.
That's what all the kids say, right?
Yeah, I think that's the hot new phrase.
I can feel it in my jellies that we're gonna do good things.
Definitely.
And have you played any matches?
No, Adam. I have not had time. I had a kid birthday this weekend, and work, and time is
precious.
Not something that I have a lot of.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. But, one day.
One day. Speaking of time.
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Ooh, it's time for a break.
Yeah, Josh, welcome back. I took a little nap there.
I'm still sleeping.
No,
Wake me up in 5.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm awake.
No.
Let's go.
All right. I just want to get through a little housekeeping real quick. This podcast is powered by Patreon. You can check ours out over at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor, where you can support the show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 is going to get you access to our patron-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. Joining at our show supporter tier will grant you access to our monthly TCGO tournaments, which is an awesome way to connect with the community and have a chance to win some awesome prizes. If Patreon isn't your thing, there are a few other ways you can help us out. If you're listening to us on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and if you're listening via a podcast service like Apple Podcasts, you can take a moment to leave us a review. Speaking of the reviews, we had a whole bunch come in. We appreciate it. We're going to extend the contest just one more show just because the way that they come out.
Yeah, originally we had mentioned, at first I think you said 1 week, but then I think you doubled back on that and said that we'd do it on episode 56 to allow people, based on when the podcast releases, to when we record. It's such a short window. So episode 56, we will announce the 10 winners of those 10 packs of Champions Path.
So be ready. We're gonna need your info. You're gonna have to email us. Okay?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a given, Adam.
Yeah, that is, yeah. All right, and finally, you can visit our merch store at PokemonProfessor.com/merch, where you can pick up some awesome special condition swag like t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs. All right, Josh, you ready?
I am ready, Adam.
We've already talked about it a little bit, but the card of the week this week is Lucario Melmetal GX from Unbroken Bonds, 120 out of 214. This card is awesome. You might be asking me, why is it awesome?
I was going to ask you, but I was going to let you tell me either way.
Well, first off, Melmetal is a new Pokemon that got released in Pokemon Go. So to have it in a card form already, amazing. Well, I mean, we did get that promo too, so I mean... And Lucario itself is an awesome fighting / metal Pokemon, so... this works out. It's got a whopping 260 hit points. It's a steel type or metal type, depending on what you want to call it. For 2 colorless energies, it has Steel Fist. It does 50 damage. Search your deck for a metal energy card and attach it to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. It also has a 4 energy attack, 2 metal, 2 colorless for heavy impact. It does 150. Not the best because, you got stuff like Charizard for 4 energies that does 230,
Mm-hmm.
and it just devours this card. But that's not why we play it. Those attacks aren't why we play it. The Full Metal Wall GX is why we play this card.
Okay.
For one colorless, it says for the rest of the game, your metal Pokemon take 30 less damage from your opponent's attacks after applying weakness or resistance. But if this Pokemon has at least 1 extra energy attached to it, in addition to this attack's cost, discard all energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. And you can't use more than 1 GX attack during a game.
Right.
Yada, yada, yada. But that's huge. So I got this used against me when I was playing Lapras. I had I think 6 or 7 energies attached. They brought this up, and they were able to reduce all their damage done to them, and then discard all my energies. And it took me so much time and so much effort to revamp myself and get myself back on board. It was pretty intense. Because they had discarded all my energies. My only way to get them back was the training court.
Right.
So I was attaching the one from my turn, and then the one from the training court stadium, which brought it back to my hand. But this card's amazing, and you can play this with pretty much anything because it doesn't say extra metal energies.
Right,
it just says your metal Pokemon take 30 less damage.
Sure.
So effectively, you just want a lot of metal Pokemon in your deck to make use of this attack. But it's an amazing attack. It really is. For 2 energies, you're discarding all energies. That's a huge game changer. Because I know Articuno GX has Cold Crush, I think, GX, and you just discard all energies from both active Pokemon. And it's yes, that's good for 1 energy, but it doesn't have the longevity. It doesn't have that reducing damage effect.
Right.
And where you have stuff like the Metal Goggles, which is reducing an additional 30 damage. So you're reducing 60 damage from all of your opponent's attacks for the rest of the game now.
That's significant.
It is. It's very significant. And like I was saying, for the Decidueye, they're going to hit you with the Decidueye. If you've got the Metal Goggles and you have Zamazenta or Zacian up, and you use this GX attack, they're doing 0 damage to you.
Right.
And then their attack does, I think, 20 damage to 2 bench Pokemon. So their bench attack literally does nothing as well.
Cool card, man.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody's playing ADP, so it's if they use their Altered Creation, then you have to use this against them and just hope that they don't get anything, and they have to just leave it there. And the idea is that, you hit it with Steel Fist, put the 50 damage down, and then you're able to, Boss's Order the following turn, and if they retreat, and then you're able to bring out your Zacian and then one-shot it.
I like it, man.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Melmetal is a cool Pokemon. Just in general.
Yeah, and then he's getting his Dynamax form.
Yeah.
That is so cool, and I can't wait for them to put that in TCG form.
So
because they're doing it. They're going to give us that VMAX.
I have a question.
What?
Is Melmetal officially part of a generation of Pokemon, or is it still its own thing? It's not officially part of Generation 8, is it?
I want to say it is.
Is it?
Because it came out around the same time. It came out during that weird time frame, and we got Zeraora, and I feel like it fits into that somehow.
I mean, but it was in Pokemon Go before Sword and Shield was even a thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it's not
That's
in Sword and Shield proper right now, right? The only way you're going to be able to do it is with the home integration?
Yes.
So is it a Sword and Shield Pokemon? I'm very confused about Mel. It's its own creation, and that's just kind of fantastic.
Yeah, I loved how they introduced this. I love how it's kind of taken its a life of its own,
Yeah.
and now it's in a Pokemon proper game,
Right.
or will be able to be transferred into Sword and Shield and be able to Dynamax. Like, that's insane.
Mm-hmm. And it has some pretty rad cards too.
Yes, yeah, a lot of like reducing damage and healing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Makes this card a contender. So watch out for it, because it's being played and it definitely took me by surprise and I wasn't ready for it.
But now you are. And everybody
now you
else
are.
should be as well.
Or now I am. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Josh, you know what time it is?
Time to open some more cards?
Time to open some more cards.
Yes.
Courtesy of TN Comics. So let's get into this opening.
What's up, everyone? This is Ken from the Pokemon Professor Network, and this booster opening is brought to you by TN Comics. TNComics.com is our go-to site when we need Pokemon TCG products, and if you use code FULLHEAL at checkout, you can get an additional 5% off your purchase. That's FULLHEAL, one word, FULLHEAL, at checkout for an additional 5% off your total purchase at TNComics.com.
All right, Josh. So I open first when we open at the beginning of the show.
Yep.
So you're going to open first this time.
Okay, what are we opening, Adam?
We are going to be opening a pack of Ultra Prism.
Yes.
Still on the hype level for this. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Last week I pulled that Star Prism.
Listen, I'm so jealous of that. I know that I understand that they're like worth $1. Like, they're not expensive or rare cards technically at all,
Sure.
but like they look so nice.
Yeah. Definitely cool to pull it. Let's see what we got in this package, Adam, as I destroy the package. Code card XQT HYVJNWG4DL. Good luck to all you folks out there. Alright, we got Dark Energy, Luxio, Looker. Wow, that guy's a creep. Who is this dude?
He is a looker.
Wow. What is going on here? He's in a trench coat. He's just looking. Adam, what kind of cards are going on in this set, man?
Some creepy ones.
Yeah, I don't like that. Shieldon, Sneasel, Carnivine, Baneri, Chimchar, Passimian, Reverse Hollow is a Baneri, and then the rare is a Magirna?
Bagirna.
Okay.
I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, no idea. Never heard of it. Non-hollow.
That's one of those other Pokemon that like they just kind of like made.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? What is this?
Weird. Looks like a robot. I don't know. I don't know what's the
It
deal
is a
with that.
robot.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, it's a man-made Pokemon, I believe. I believe that's what it is.
Like Mewtwo.
It's like Mewtwo. All right. Opening up my pack. I've got a code XLXM6XXWRYKW7. Good luck.
Good luck.
All right. I got a Metal Energy, Pokemon Fan Club, Gabite, Monferno, Passimian, Chimcha, a Lickitung, a Scoropty, a Gibble. Oh, sick! I got a Giratina Prism Star.
No way. Nice.
Oh, and is that a holo or is that just a rare? That's just a rare. And I got a rare Garchomp, but holy cow, I got a Prism Star.
Rad.
That is awesome.
Very cool.
It's so shiny. I was just saying how cool the Prism Stars are. Jeez. That's awesome. Thank you so much, TN Comics.
Yes.
Also, if you pre-ordered the October Pack Battle kits, they should be arriving at your doorsteps in your mailbox, wherever mail is delivered to you.
P.O.
I did get mine, so I gotta record that as soon as possible. But I like giving it a little while.
Yeah.
I like waiting to see what everybody else is pulling.
Let it simmer.
Yeah, and it's like already there's a whole bunch of videos, so like awesome job, community.
Yeah.
The TNC pack battles are blowing up and
Y'all are crushing it.
it's awesome. Yeah, no, it's so fantastic.
I have a surprise coming from mine. My video.
A surprise?
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. We'll leave it at that.
Ooh.
But stay tuned.
So what's your channel name again?
Pokenoise.
Pokenoise.
Yes.
Search for it. Subscribe to it.
Pokenoyse. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that sounds right. I'm pretty sure I made it simple as could be, Adam. I only have a few videos up there, nothing spectacular. Again, time is something I don't have a lot of. So when I record them, I slap them together really quickly and upload them. It's a thing I do because I feel like I should,
Yeah, I feel like I won't pull the shiny Charizard or the hyper rare Charizard until like I'm actually like recording.
Oh, I feel the complete opposite.
See, Champion's Path is like I have this like urge, like if I'll open up like right today I opened up the pin pack and it's like, so there's 3 left.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I need to just put them away in the box or like hide them, because if they were sitting on the table I would just open them. It would be like I'm getting ready for work and I'm like, oh, I have that urge, but I should record it, but I don't want to record it because I'm late, I gotta go to work, but I also want to open these packs. And then it's like, then I'd open it, and then like, because this is literally what happens is like I open them and I'm like, oh, a holo, oh, another holo, oh, another holo, good thing I didn't record.
Yeah. Mm.
And it's like, then I do record them and I'm at work and I'm like, boom, pulling Lucario V.
Just like that.
So,
boom, boom.
It happens.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, before we end this show, we have a few listener emails.
Yes, we do. Should I read
You want to
them?
read the first one?
Yeah. First one is from Chris M. Hey, Adam and Josh. A month ago, I wrote that our greatest pull was the Gold Colossal. I'm here to send a revision. My 6-year-old son, Nathan, and I pulled the Champion's Path Shiny Charizard together.
Get out of
from
town.
a $15 Target pin box. He has agreed to let me send it in for grading. We both nearly fainted, and I started screaming while my wife was on a Zoom meeting for work. But we totally think it was worth the disruption. Happy hunting, Chris.
Wow, congratulations.
Awesome. Great pull.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's so cool seeing those out and about. I feel
and
like they're easier to pull than I anticipated.
Yeah, easier to pull, and then 50 packs later you're like, oh.
I say that, yeah. I just mean I've seen a lot of different people pull them, which is awesome.
Yes. Well, and then also at the same time, like, yes, you interrupted a Zoom call, but like you said, totally worth it.
But how often are you pulling a shiny Charizard?
Right, and if anybody asks, you know what I mean? Just be like, look at how much they go for on eBay. don't talk to me.
Look, it's the shiny Charizard.
This will pay for an entire week of worth. Get out of here.
This is college tuition.
Right?
Not quite. But maybe by the time the kid's older, you never know what that thing's going to increase in value to.
You never know.
No.
And then he also sent in pictures of the card and his son holding it. And awesome.
So great.
So happy.
Congrats to both of you. Do you want me to read the second one?
Yes.
Okay. This one is from I don't know who. You did not.
It's from Leo.
How would I know that? You did not include that.
Well, it says it down here. You just didn't look.
Oh, okay.
It's next to the screenshots.
Yeah, wow. This is from Leo. Dear Adam and Josh, I really like your podcast and I've listened to all the episodes. I have a few things for you to consider. One of which is a list for your Wish Cash Cinchino Alolan Ninetales deck. The file.
Yeah, we'll call it Wishino Tales.
Wishino Tales. Yeah, the Wishino Tales files. The file for it down below called Adam's Anti-Meta. The other item is a deck that I would like you to give me some suggestions for. Both of the screenshots. So, Adam, this is nothing that I could help with, so what do you think?
Okay. So, I'm not a huge fan of having like stage 2 Pokemon in the mix, because he's got Incineroar, the one that does your active Pokemon's attacks do 30 extra damage. But I do like... See, now, to be honest, I've messed around a whole bunch with this deck, back and forth, and just trying to come up with the best possible like scenario. And every time I mess with it, it's like less and less Cinccino and more focus on just like a straight Wish Cash with like a heavy Vulpix and like a lighter Ninetales line. But I do like all the additions of the tools. Reset Stamp is definitely a must. I don't know how I feel about a Counter Catcher. Because it's just tough because you need so much for this deck. And I think in my head, it sounds like a perfect plan, but then putting it on paper or like in TCGO is much different. I did just acquire a few Lucario Vs, so I will be testing Lucario V instead of the Wish Cash, because that does replace, it basically gives you like 3 extra spots or 4 extra spots because you're utilizing a basic versus a stage 1. And then you can play more like draw cards and more vitality bands and stuff of that nature. And I still think that one tool scrapper would be definitely needed, because the ability to discard your own tools is also important. Because let's just say you're down on prizes. Yes, you can do the extra 10 with vitality band, but you only have 2 energies on your Lucario. Having the Karate Belt will allow you to be able to use his second attack, which I believe does 180 or something like that, which could get you the game, versus doing like 50 with vitality band. So using that tool scrapper to get rid of the vitality band, or if you needed that extra damage for Ninetales rubbish attack, you could get that off doing that as well. And then that allows us to play the 4/4 Cinccino line, because you're not worried about things being hit on the bench. So I've been messing around and thinking about this deck for a really long time, and I'm playing in the Players Cup. It's not really something that I would just bring to the Players Cup and hope to do well. I think it's more of like fun right now. I'd rather have fun with it and perfect it before throwing it into the Players Cup. But I do honestly like seeing you have this list and like throwing different like options at my way. I feel better about making decisions and switching some cards up that I didn't really think about, like the big Parasol. And I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the counter or Great Catcher, and then also, see, I just don't like stage 1s or stage 2s, but I understand the concept, the adding the extra damage, but I'd rather have like the 3 fighting stadiums and another tool, and then have those other 3 spots for anything else I want. So it's just you have to have a right balance, and I just got to find it. But I'll keep you updated on how the list goes, and then you have a list underneath here. It looks like. Sorry, I gotta like zoom in real quick.
Do your thing.
I just screenshot it. Okay, so you've got the Lucario Melmetal, and then you've got Berserkers, so your metal Pokemon are doing 20 extra damage. I'm not sure what the new Obstagoon does. Oh, I feel like such a noob. I do really like Scissor. I think that's like a really cool card. I would say get rid of one of the Evolutionary Incense and just go consistency for the Pokemon Communication and the Quick Ball, because you definitely want that more. And then again, I'm not a huge fan of mixing the rare candies, especially if it's just a 1/1 line. I would go either a heavier Berserker line or a heavier like 1/1 line on the Scissor V, because if that's going to be your main attacker, you want that to be your consistent start all the time, and then that saves you 2 spots with rare candy. And you could probably add like another energy. And I don't know. You could add another energy and then quick ball. I think that's what you do. And then you've got your basic attackers, the Duraludons. They're going to hit for 30. Attach a metal energy from your discard to anything. And you've got maxed out. I would take out the blue and the Erica for 2 more Marnies, though. You definitely want more Marnies, and you kind of want to be able to try to fit in a switch. So maybe just 1 Duraludon and get switches in there. Yeah, maybe 1 Duraludon and then have a switch and get rid of a Viridian Forest for another switch. I think that's the route you want to go. I hope that helps.
It better.
Because it's just me looking at a list, thinking, what can we do?
Sure.
What can we do? Because consistency is key right now, especially if you're going to try to take something like this into the Players' Cup. You need to be able to, make some moves. Right. And I really like that. Like Scissor can discard special energies and tools. That's like huge right now. And you definitely have the Zacian, so that's a huge consistency card. But yeah, you've got the mixings to make something happen there.
Cool.
For sure. For certain. For sure.
Leo, let us know if that helps any, or if you need more clarification, or challenge Adam on his opinions. Let us know.
Definitely.
Because I can't say anything. I can only sit here and listen to him talk. I have no...
Listen, you got to play some games, man.
I know. I still won't get to that level where I could push back on what you may say or not say, but...
Listen, I say we need to have like a duo stream or something, and then we just kind of like play some matches and open some packs.
Fine, we'll set it up.
We got to do
it. Do it. I'll commit to it right now. I don't know when, but we'll do it.
All right. All right, trainers. If you want to be like Leo and our friend Chris, you can email us info@specialconditionstcg.com. You can leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. Josh, you got anything else?
That's all I got, man.
All right. And remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Good night.